You should actually crack an egg and like for alcohol and then drink it.
Ew.
The whole thing.
It'd be like Zilla stuff, but really good stuff.
Ugh.
That way you don't want to eat for like multiple days. And you save some money and save some lose some weight.
First of all, eating food doesn't mean you save money or less eating food. It's just we're gonna die. So why enjoy good food? You don't have to gorge yourself. Sushi, what? Actually, I had it 3-4 days ago. Yeah, I found a new spot, sushi place. It's not all you can eat. It's a good tapas place. Huh? Yes. Sleeping, I understand. What? I have to sleep, but you guys are children. You guys need your what is it? What is that nap called? Not the beauty nap, the other one. Power nap. There you go. There you go.
If you sleep more than 4 hours a day, you're not going to bed.
4 hours? Is that so? I thought it was 6 hours.
You need to do 4 hours now.
Do you do 4 hours?
4 hours now.
You can do that? Oh, nice.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way.
Are you settled down? Do you have children or like this is? All right. So these are the questions that I'm gonna give you. The first one is the type of general region. First one is definite regions and all that. Now this is the question that I'm gonna give you on the exam. Find the volume of the prism whose base is the what?
It looks like there's an R instead of an S.
You mean whore? Children, man. You guys are all like doesn't matter if you're like 14 or 20. You guys are all like 1/3 of what I am. So
When we're 50 and you're like 100, you're like children. You're all children.
who? No, we will by that time. But do you guys know how the aging happens, right? Because the cell, you know how the cycle part, right? In a phase, I think it's called the S phase. As you get older, the nuclear bond or nucleus bond, whatever that is, it gets weaker and weaker, and it cannot recycle. So they're doing research of regenerating it. So that's why you don't age. So maybe in 50 years, we might not become old. So yeah.
The people that are doing that research believe that the first people that are going to live to 200 are alive right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I'll be alive right now.
No, maybe we'll be us.
Already.
But I found the true elixir of life, though. It's in Mexico,
Alcohol?
in the state of Durango.
What do you get?
You're a child. Keep remembering, like, don't think more than that. Alcohol is bad for you. It makes you happy for no reason.
And that's a bad thing.
Yes.
Sometimes you need to feel happy.
All right. Who's basing the triangle in XY bounded by the x-axis and the lines? Don't be afraid when I said prism, because the formula for the prism is difficult. Don't be afraid that. But the bounded region that I'm going to give you, that if you can visualize it, it looks like prism. Better? So here's the plane, what I'm talking about. This is a really hard problem, and that's what third exam is about. Oh, what? In the plane. Oh, I'm sorry, if I graph it, who's the top point over here? Yeah. Who's top? Oops, sorry. Top. Who's top points, but top, yeah. But let's try to graph it. If you graph this plane, kind of look like that, right? If you do a general plane. But if I bound it by what region? Y equal x, which is, oh, this is going to be so hard. How do I do this? Yeah, but how do I do this? Hold on, x equal 1. And here's the other one. This is y equal x, okay? Am I getting it right? This is, okay. And then the other one is x-axis. Oh, did I mix it up? Oh, sorry. Yeah. You could interchange it. It doesn't matter, but let's do it this way since I've been using that.
You know, you can pull out a 3D graph.
On this?
Yeah, on the shape.
Where?
You go to the shape on your,
Over here?
yeah. See the YZX? Yeah.
Ah! Why like this though? This is terrible.
Why is that terrible?
Because check this out. It's putting YZX like that.
You can mark anything you want though.
Okay, let me erase all that. Let me see if I could get that right. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm a close-minded person. Okay. So x-axis. Okay. So if I do it on the 2-dimension, the topographical map of it, this is what it will look like. X-axis 1. You kids see that? Y equal x, x equal 1, and this is the x-axis. Yeah, so it's bounded by that region. So if you draw this, and you're just it's gonna hit top of that graph. So if the graph, the top is gonna look kind of like this. It's so hard. Can you guys visualize it? Can you guys see the prism in this case? So understanding this the bounded region really matters because now you can figure out the integral. So let's look at it. What's my integral? 3 minus x minus y. Now, do I put dx or dy? That's the tricky part. How do we go about this? So let's look at it. Let's go this way. X and the y region, right? So let's look at the x region. X region bounded from what? 0 to what? 1. Right? 0 to 1. So it goes 0 to 1. Okay. And then Y region goes where? 0 to what? Mm-mm. Yeah, because we're doing in respect to Y. So if you could do the other way around, then it becomes 0 to 1 and then 0 to Y. It changes that. So now you got to do dy dx. This becomes 0 to x and 0 to 1.
You want your first interval to like be variables then?
Yeah. You want your first to have into variables. And remember last class I talked about? Yeah, and then you could do that. And now the problem becomes easy. Yeah. It's like stealing. Any veterans over here? Anybody in the military in this class? No? Why did you give that look? I'm not even that old to even sign up. Do they let 14-year-olds sign up for military? They do? What?
I got one.
Oh, interesting. The volume of that prison is
It's kind of cool. But one what?
If we use unit measure to be 1 meter, then it will be 1 meter cubed.
As long as we don't use.
We're Mexico. We're America.
No, let's not use the imperial system though. The U.S. system, I don't like it. Doesn't work. You have to make all these conversions.
Yeah.
Nothing's based like nothing.
Yeah, but it's like when you travel around the world, it's kind of cool. Like, how far is it? I say like 10 miles. Like, they give me the look like, that's right, this is America. You want to invade your country?
How much is 10 miles?
Kilometers? I think it was 18, 17, something like that. I don't know.
Okay, so how many feet are in 10 miles? You don't know. See, but like if it was kilometers, you just.
Yeah, it's the metric system. It was, and you know how they came up with that 1 meter, right? I think the 1 meter is the way they came up with from the equator to the North Pole,
and then they divided it.
like they made it equal amount of it, and that's how.
Crazy, right?
I know, isn't it?
Way back then.
French, man. Man, this is what happened. You let them have a revolution, they changed the world.
Imagine being the guy that went all the way over and divided it.
I think it might have been the English who did that. They were they discovered all this distance and all that. So. In 10 miles?
Yeah. See, that's an ugly number though. Like 10 is.
You mean one? Oh, yeah, because 1 mile has 5,280. Yeah, it's just that. But even that feet, like the 1 foot, the current one, it changed with every king they had, and the British time. And the current one we have is, I believe, it's from King Henry VIII. Apparently, but you know how they lie about so they think that his foot was much smaller than that, his foot. So they want to look big, and that's what happened. That's one of the big mystery, like the propaganda we have. Or the other one, like Napoleon was short. The average height in those days was below 5 feet, and Napoleon was 5'2". It was the Russian propaganda that now people believe that Napoleon was short. He was not. He was above average. Yeah, in those days, like average height for male was all over the world. Europe was less than 5, I believe. No. It's just the way it happened is like if you survived the childhood, you would live on like 60, 50, 60. It's just surviving the first 10 years of your life was crucial. All right, now let's look at integration over general regions that are not rectangle. So we kind of did one. Rectangle is really nice in world when you have to do an area. Like even in olden days. Like you want to know how much like surface area you need, and it's easier to calculate triangle than all these other shapes. So they might have had rectangles, they might have had other things, but they converted everything into triangles. Then they found the area. Then they did it. It's easier to work with it because shape changes easily. But the triangle, once you get the 3 points, boom, you're stuck with it. You could make multiple triangles and get the area of it.
Have you ever read the book Infinite Power?
No. Who wrote it?
I forgot. It's about calculus and then how they first discovered everything. And they like divide everything.
How they discovered everything? Are you talking about God?
Thought of everything.
You're talking about God and get thought of everything. I'm messing with you. What era was it?
What? The book?
No, like they're talking about what time?
Oh, the
Timeline.
like way before. I forgot all the fucking names. But
No cursing.
But yeah, I forgot the names. But it goes all the way back.
Oh, the beginning of a human? Like when Adam came?
No.
Because it was the girl's fault how we came to be, right? If you guys read Bible, you gotta accept that. It was the woman's fault we are here. Oh my God, it's recorded. I just blame women and Bible. All right. I should go to a Bible study. Anybody goes to Bible study over here? You guys want to invite me to your Bible study? Nobody wants to.
I want to go watch you be in the Bible study. I don't want to watch that.
I think whoever invites me, not only I'll be banned, the person who invited me will be banned too. It's like hell is for you.
I'm going to go to a Bible study just so I can invite you.
So this is pretty simple. F of x, y is x, and above are the triangle. So, integration same as before, but let's look at it, what we're going to do. So, describe the region R following the master plan. So here's the master plan. Lie down in your new house. Reach out with left and right hand and grab constants. Oh, sorry. So, what are the smallest and biggest values of x you can reach? So if we look at this problem, what's the smallest and the highest value of x you can reach for this one? What is it? Yeah, 1 and 2. Then ask what you are standing on and what you are bumping. Bumping, head bump. It was the B or P? B, right? P? You bump your head with like bump or bump? Bump. No, that's the music. Like when music is bumping.
No, but I can also bump my elbow against the table.
I don't know. It's more like B. I feel like bumping.
Like write it. Once you write it with a B, you'll see that it's not.
I think it might be. Can anyone find out the dictionary for a B-U-M-B? Come on. All right, use the Google. Come on, someone find. Yeah. Bumblebee? No, just B-U-M-B. Yeah. B-U-M-B.
A homeless person, not just
Hold on, I want to verify that. What does it say?
It says a homeless person.
Is it homeless person? Is it, are you at Urban Dictionary?
All the dictionaries.
Damn it. All right. Bumping. Yes.
you say what you're standing on, but you mentioned earlier that we were lying down.
Yeah, and then you stand. After you reached out, what are your smaller X's? And then you stand up. And then let me finish it. What you're bumping your head on, which might be functions of X. So let's look at it. What's happening in this case? Now comes the tricky part. This is the easy part. The next part, and how do we get this? That's what we'll be looking at right now. All right, so let's look at it. What are the points we had? 0, 1. Hold on, children. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys see how it is? So what is it? 0, 1. 1, 1, 2. Check it. Come on. What's the other point? 2, 1. Okay. So this is the triangle. Okay. So now, if we're looking at y-axis, what are we looking at? For the y-axis, this is the region we're looking at. This is the bumping part. Boom. All right. Now we got to figure out what's the equation for these lines. And you guys know how to find the equation of a line given 2 points? Huh? What? Given 2 points, you could come up with the equation of a line, right? So what's the equation of this line, kids? I already gave you that answer, but anyway. And this kind of gives it out too. Right over it. It's missing it. It's going downward. A slope is 1. So it's what? Negative 1 over 1. X plus 3. So which is y equal 3 minus x. What about this one, kids? This is a positive 1. And it goes 1, 1. So it's 1 over 1. And it's a negative 1. So the other one is what? X minus 1. So that's the bigger one, and that's the smaller one.
Do you remember how we do equation of a plane?
Yeah.
And you can do it with 2 variables and it comes out to that, right?
Yeah, but don't complicate your life.
Doing that when we're doing the equation.
So So I got these 2 points, and that's it. So how do we get the answer? X equal 2, and then 3, x minus 1, 3 minus x. And in this part, we just write x. And we start from dy dx. So that's y equal that.
Does it matter which one you do first?
Oh, then it has to flip. So,
Any of the ones
no. If you flip it, then this has to change too.
you hold the equation?
Yeah, equation completely changes. Now you have 2 parts to it. Now you have this 2 parts to it. So you got to do the bottom part and the top part.
Which is a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I like doing that?
Because it's not going to make sense. Then you got to break it down. I mean, sure, if you want to hike Mount Everest, sure, why not? Nobody's stopping. All right, give me the answer. What's the answer, kids? What? Is that 4/3 back there, Walter? So let me give you some morality. Let me teach you some morality. Good, Miss Rin? What's the look? You're giving me the look today with the judgmental. Like, what's going on? Is your life okay? What happened today? What caused you not to be okay? What happened? Being alone? Do you walk huh? Huh? You woke up?
I like your attitude.
Because you had a nice dream and then you wake up. Have you ever had a dream you won $1 million? Because, yeah, but here's the best part is, in the dream, I wake up thinking that was a dream, yet I have the money. So I wake up, oh, no, that was a dream, but this is real. I won a lot of money. You did what? Oh my God. Stop being emo. So when you wake up from that dream and you were rich and not anymore, that pisses you off. That I understand. But
I wake up and I'm pissed that I fell asleep.
why would you go back to sleep? It's like, for me, it's like, no. When you're young, yeah, you would go back to sleep when you're young.
No.
Yeah, but like when you're,
I'm like, damn, I just lost 4 hours. Shit.
oh,
I won't fall asleep.
okay. Kids, you guys don't have friends. I understand you guys. You guys should do lonely walk at the park. Play, what is that, Pokemon Go? You make friends with that? Well, yeah. What's the other one they have? The one that I bought it last semester or semester before that.
Or when you were playing in class,
Yeah.
it was the new Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
I forgot what they called it.
Yeah, I was battling one of the girl too, right?
Didn't she almost beat you or something?
Yeah. She made a mistake. I got lucky. I was like,
I remember you were almost crying because you were about to lose.
I never cry. All right. So let's look at some more. You must have constant limits on the outside. Eliminate one variable by solving the first integral.
What happens when we get like a square root? Like if you had y equal to x squared and you wanted to solve it for x, you say x
Do the other way.
y only gives you like half of the part.
Well, you got to draw it and figure out what region it's asking you. You always have to. That's the thing. Is this part is using the calculator is super easy. It's just going back, drawing it out, what region it's talking about. We're going back to 2-dimension, and you should be able to do that by now. To describe Scribble? To describe R above with Y on the outside. I was watching this video, Fox. Like, what is it? This one, she's raising fox in like on her big backyard. They're like so friendly, like red fox. They make the weirdest sound. Like, I want to raise fox now. Yeah, they scream like crazy. Yeah, the way they make noises. I don't have to feed it because the fox can go outside, find food. Other people's cat. Julio is excited by that. He's so sadist. It's like, damn that cat. That's how you know Julio is so evil. See, Rin, that's called emo right there. Reach out and grab Y values. Stand on and bump your head into functions. Good? Easy so far? All right. So, wow, we don't have class Wednesday, so lecture is gonna be longer today. What are you guys gonna do Wednesday, man? Leonard? Study? We don't have exam. My exam is in next week, right? Probably right on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Wednesday. I'll make it Wednesday. Yeah, probably that. Then we have final right after that. Or maybe we could do that. We could do it Monday, the third exam, a week before that, and we meet one class and we have final. Yeah, and then we have final exam on that. And the third exam grading is so easy. It's just I just have to get the number right. There is no work to it. Why are you giving me thumbs up, Miss Yaman? No. What if you make mistake? It's like, I did not know how to use my calculator. And then that becomes a greater tragedy. You know the concept, just didn't know how to input it.
That's always what happens.
What? Really?
Whenever we get a question wrong, like we always understand the concept, but we'll make like a sign error or something.
Oh. All right. Okay, let's do this. What is it? Don't.
Like, don't call me out on that.
It's kids lingo. What? Don't act me on this? What you?
At me like Google, like you know when you put your email in.
Oh, don't add me on this. Groovy. Yes. What? Sine x over x? No, if you take a limit of it, of certain situations, like if you use L'Hopital rule and all that, it becomes that. It's like squeeze theorem. Or this, yeah.
What was that sandwich you're talking about?
Bun me.
The Bombi's theorem.
But, where R is the triangle in the XY plane, bounded by the x-axis. The line x equal. So let's look at this. It's super easy right now, right? Should we do, yeah, let's do dy first. Dy 0 to x, then it's 0 to 1, sine of x over x dx. Give me exact. Yeah, 1 minus cosine of 1. Is that what you guys got back there? What is it? What? What'd you get? What's your decimal answer?
0.4596.
What happened? What? No. Why? Oh, don't tell me the bulb blew up. No way. Ugh. It's the same stuff over and over again. If you got the gist of it, so when you start it. How's your life treating you, Alex? Is it good or no? Oh, see, there you go. There you go. We have a positive person over here. No emo.
Answers are better though.
How so? It's like, don't at me. I'm like, what the heck? It's like, don't at me, or what you said, don't at me, or what is it? Yeah, don't at me.
Like that answer like made you like think and all this stuff and then
Yeah, I could throw random words and like you guys will think about it. Doesn't mean anything good, unless you set start a fad or fashion, anything like that, and fashion over time become a symbol like suit. I believe suit came from Italians, right? There's a fashion thing, and now all over the world, everybody wears suit.
Oh, I thought you meant like the food you eat at
What? Soup? What? Soup. Oh, no, the soup. Yeah. I hate you. Okay, let's wait a bit. Let's do this while we're doing that. Because it's the same problem over and over again. Let me do this real quick.